Hey, how's everybody doing? I always mess with my hair when I start this. I don't know why, because maybe I ain't did my hair. That's why I like having my hair cut short, because I just wake up and go. I don't just wait. Of course, I brush my hair, but I don't really have to do too much. I'm waiting for all this to grow out so I can get all my natural curls back. But it's good. Get all my natural curls and my natural color. Letting my grays grow in. You know what I'm saying? Embracing my age and my beauty. Anyways, good morning. It is 8-8, the Lionsgate portal. And a very great day to manifest some shit. First, I want to give all glory to God, and I'm setting my intention. My intention is to uh, just talk, I guess. I don't really have much too specific to talk about. I wanted to talk about I'm taking the bus. So the car is in the shop, right? And I used to have this thing when I took the bus. I used to say I didn't want to take the bus. It was my pride getting in the way. I didn't want to take the bus. I always had to have a ride or be driving now my own car or something. But now, since the car has been in the shop, I've been handling my business on this bus. I'm loving it. And another thing I want to talk about, the Game of Thrones. Shit drives me crazy. So anyway, the bus. Let me stick to the bus first. I've been taking the bus to go handle my business, like doctor's appointments, getting my son enrolled in school. And before, where I felt like I didn't want to take the bus because I don't know, I didn't want to say I thought I was too good for the bus. Maybe it was that. I'm not sure. Now, when I take the bus, I feel so grateful. I feel like I'm getting shit done. The harder that you work for something, excuse me, I was drinking my pineapple smoothie. Uh, the harder that you work for something, the harder, the grateful, the more, what is it? The bigger the blessing. So I've been working real hard on letting go of my ego, not letting go of it, but working with my ego, not letting it work on me. So taking the bus is one big thing that I'm very proud of lately. Taking the bus and enjoying it, not feeling ashamed of it, not feeling broke or busted because I'm taking the bus. I really love it. It's a really good time for me to see, and then I always get off a few blocks before my bus stop. So it's yeah, it's nice. I get to connect back with my community, see all the beauty. I'm saying I take in the fresh air, the blocks I used to walk on when I was younger. Um, just all kind. I enjoy the cracks in the street. You know what I'm saying? People's yards. I be nosy, looking all in their yard, like what you got in there. And 'cause you can learn a lot about people from their yard and a lot about the area, the community. So I've been doing that. The other day I took the bus to go get my son's birth certificate for school, and when I got off the bus the first time, some crazy shit. When I got off the bus the first time, I walked a couple blocks, and then I was walking past this white dude who went this. He was walking this way, and I was walking that way. And then all of a sudden, I hear the people in the car next to me talking about, John, what are you doing? I didn't think nothing about it. Then when I get to where I'm going, which is like 6 blocks down, I go in the building, handle my business. It only takes like 10 minutes. I come right back out, and I'm walking across the street, and I see the same white dude sitting by the tree. Just sitting on the ground by the tree. I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. So I kept on walking, kept on walking. I got my headphones in, but nothing's playing. So I kept on walking, and then I turned around, and he's right behind me. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And he said, those pants should be illegal. That's what he said to me. And then I thought to myself, like, okay, I ain't got nothing on me. I ain't got no self-defense, nothing, no nothing. I ain't got nothing on me. So I said, walk with me. Since you want to follow me, you know what I'm saying? Walk with me. So he ends up walking me to the bus stop to where I was going. I was like, what the fuck were you thinking? What was your intentions in following me? Don't you know I'm a gangster? He was like, I didn't know what my intentions were. I just wanted to be close to you. He was like, you're so beautiful. I just want to be close. So, right, you know what I'm saying? So, at this point, I'm thinking, when I told him to He ended up being all right. Still kind of weird that he followed me, but yeah. Anyway, I'd rather have him next to me walking, having a conversation than walking behind me because I don't know where the fuck his head was at. Still didn't know where his head was at, but he kept the rest of the walk very respectful, and I got on my bus and went my way. And when I get off the bus, I go to the DSHS office to get some more paperwork for my son to get in school. And when I get off the bus, I pass this black boy sitting there. He looked like a little gothic black boy, real baggy ass, black sweatpants, a black t-shirt. So I seen him when I walked past. You know what I'm saying? And I nod at people. I say hello to people. And I go, I don't like how people just are so unfriendly and unkind these days. It's just so ugly. So you know what I'm saying? I say, if people's looking, I'm gonna say hello. So I nodded my head and I kept on walking. I'm walking. I walk about 3, 4 blocks, and I go in and handle my business. I turn around and I see that same black dude standing right there, standing at the kiosk. So I was like, okay, didn't think nothing about it. And I'm walking, but now I'm on the phone with somebody. So as I'm walking, this dude, I turn around and he's behind me. I was like, what the fuck are you doing following me? Why would you be following me? He was like, your eyes are so crazy, beautiful. I just want, do you have an Instagram or something? What? Do I have an Instagram? No, sir, I do not. And then I said, it's very dangerous to follow behind somebody like that. So he gets mad and he turns around and starts walking the other way, talking to himself. Then when I get back to the bus stop, I went to the dollar store, got me something to drink. And then, when I got to the bus stop, he's there at the bus stop again. And I was just tripping. It was just a weird day. That was weird. For two people, like, I've had people stare, you see me? No, I'm not playing, but I have people stare at me all the time. It's something I've gotten used to. I don't mind it. It don't bother me. I wasn't dressed any kind of certain way. I had on leggings, tennis shoes, and a hoodie. That's not provocative. It's not nothing. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing really. It's just normal. Mommy handling her business day, which is very important because I have switched up my whole entire wardrobe. I do not dress the way I used to dress a few months ago. Like I threw away I threw away my whole hair. I threw away my whole clothes. And so, well, I handed them down. So when I left the hotel, I gave another hoe, I gave the hoe that I seen there a lot of my shit. So, because I was no longer needing it. And I still have not went back on hoeing. Still make no money selling myself and my time. Very proud of that. And I'm still clean and sober. I'm like, what is it, 165 days clean? Yeah, pretty big. But I even quit smoking weed. That was not my intentions when I first started this whole mission, but I did. And I love being so, like, my mind is clear, and I wake up happy every day just to be alive. I'm high off of life. I get high off my son's smile, so that's a big thing for me. Um, so that's one thing. Be careful when taking a bus. You got to be careful. You got to be more careful. And now I know. My next investment is going to be some bear mace. I'm going. My brother said a taser, but a taser you have to get too close. That's the rule. Don't get out my bubble. Don't even get close to my bubble like that. You know what I'm saying? So a bear mace is going to keep them, and I'll be able to get them at a good distance. And what can anybody say? They shouldn't have been following me. Um, and when I was on the phone, yeah, when I was on the phone, it's my juicy cup. I used to have everything juicy. Oh, but what is that? Oh, ice. Um, I just got you guys a whole close up on my eyebrows. I ain't gonna get them waxed. I ain't gonna get my nails done as well. I ain't too worried about it. Still real, and they're growing. doesn't matter what I have on. He was like, what are you wearing? What do you got? What are you doing? What are you doing making posts? Bitch? Not bitch. I mean, that's just, but no matter, it doesn't matter what the fuck I have on. What I have on, or that does not give a person the right to follow behind me, to stalk me. And my life could have been in danger, and you're worried about what I have on. Now, I've had an issue like that before when I was on the blade when I was 17 years old, and I had gotten raped and robbed, and dragged down the alley in a car by my ankle. How? And the police didn't, and that's the only time I've ever called the police in my life. The police were like, well, what were you doing? That didn't matter what I was doing. He was wrong. What are you doing, Nico? Let me see. Let me see. So this is Nico. He is my, he is our new family dog. Lola was my dog. She passed away a couple months ago. And then, we was blessed with Nico by a neighbor of mine who was moving and didn't want to take Nico. Look at his mohawk. And he's so cute. Anyway, that good boy. But so he's kind of attached more to my brother. Well, he's attached to the family. He's the family dog. Lola was my dog. He's a family dog. Anyways, so yeah, that was kind of, that gave me that kind of vibe, like him saying, well, what were you wearing? What were you doing? It doesn't matter what I was wearing, what I was doing. It does not give somebody the right to invade my privacy, to follow me, to stalk me, do whatever. Not at all. So that kind of made me mad. Off of that one, what else was I talking about? What else was I talking about? The Lionsgate portal, I said that already. I forgot. Nico, what was I talking about? Yeah, not either. I know it was something down. That's crazy. I don't even do drugs anymore, and I just be forgetting like that. I guess it wasn't that important. If it was, it'll come back to me before I end this video. Now what do I talk about? Oh yeah, the products I was pushing, I'm still pushing them, but not as hard as I was, because my first package did not even come yet. So I'm not even gonna push that out there as hard as I was until that first package does come, because I know it's not a scam, but there's, you know, not gonna do it. I did get my first customer, I told y'all about that. My son starts school soon, it's also his birthday, and so it's my first time ever getting, like, this is my first time really having to get school supplies. Right now he's in daycare, so, but I'm excited. He's about to start preschool, head start, whatever they want to, head start, preschool, ECAP, whatever they call it. He's getting in there. Um, somehow, I'm very, very excited about that. His fourth birthday is also coming up, so I got a birthday party to plan. Um, I haven't been doing much, just sitting in the house. I've been kind of going on a little bit of dates here and there. You know, I'm 37 years old, and I've never really actually dated. Like, I've never had guys actually take me out on actual dates until just recently. So that's something I'm enjoying. Not fucking with nobody, just, went to dinner a couple times, went to breakfast, then it's right back home. And I feel so bomb about that. I feel so lovely about that. Um, I was talking about boundaries last time, so I had this person that was kind of, it kind of made me, every time he called me, he would always want something. He would want, he would need something. He would ask me if I was cooking something. So the other day I had to sit there and tell him, like, no, what are you going to do for me? Yeah, but the girl has me. So, but no, I don't think I would be able to give it to him again because you only call me when you want something. You only call me when you need something. When you know what I'm saying, then I said, when are you gonna take me on a date? Oh, I don't know. Maybe when I get settled down. When I get settled in, when I get my shit straight. Okay. See if I'm around. See if I'm available then. But I'm still sticking to my boundaries, still holding tight to my boundaries, feel very good. I feel it is like a huge confidence boost. I am no longer letting anybody use me for their convenience, for their satisfaction, for anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna. What are you doing? Get up here, sit down. Like this little girl would just be jingling all over the place. I didn't say sit down at me. Um, yeah, that's a good one. So I'm still sticking to my boundary. I'm loving that. I've been playing extra tough. I've been chilling, sitting back, waiting for something to happen. No, I'm not just lazily sitting back. I did go to this program, signed up for these programs to help me with anything I need help with. Really, I don't really need them right now, but just to know that they're there when I do need them, and I'm already signed up. I told you guys I met with the. Did I tell you guys I met with the realtor? I met with the realtor about and learned about buying a house, the process of buying a house. So when I do get ready to go buy a house, then I kind of already have a little bit of an understanding, which that's just a little bit of an understanding. It's so much more to just to buying a house. You gotta be so careful and don't rush into things. So I'm glad I started that now. That's part of my manifesting. I've also been, well, that's pretty much, I've been handling my business, praying a lot, staying to myself a lot until my son, like I'll stick to my room. If I ain't out handling my business, I stick to my room, I stick to myself till my son gets home from school. Um, Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. I started watching this because I was getting too caught up in what's not happening and what is happening in my what is happening and what's not happening and when things are gonna happen and stuff like that. And you just gotta trust the process. So I've been trusting the process and I'm just sitting back waiting, but I was getting anxious and I felt myself getting anxious. So I decided to watch this. I watched this series because Brittany the Intuitive Cosmic Wifey. She is one of my favorite YouTubers. My what you call it? My bestie on the internet. Um, my spiritual accountant. However she says, she's so awesome. I love it. But I'd be watching her thing, and she's always like she has these tarot cards, or is it? It's not tarot. The oracle cards with Game of Thrones. Okay. But I ended up watching that thing. I'm not all the way through with it yet, but you have to be careful with that. It is so violent. It is so violent and so gory and so just so negative that I'm kind of wishing I would hurry up and finish because I started it, so I gotta finish it. And it's a really good series if you're into that kind of thing. But I try to stay away from negative, so it's kind of I don't like watching it so close to bedtime. Not at all. And then my son having these reactions, he goes in for to get his tonsils out by the end of the month. But I started to worry more about that because in that show a lot of people get sick, and so I started to worry. Then I had to sit down and pray to God, like, okay, God, I know, what I'm saying, you you are with my son every time, and it never gets that far. But I was just starting to worry. It just drove me crazy for a little while. But yeah, I got to keep that at a minimum. So that's something I had to pay attention to. Like it put me in a negative space a little bit, not too negative, but because I know it's just a show. It's not like watching the news and watching all this. I've also been, um, I was also worried about these mega quakes and the tsunamis, volcanoes erupting. I was getting so into that, and we live real close to Mount Rainier, so I was kind of, what are you trying to get? Oh, sit down. Real close to Mount Rainier, I was kind of worried about what would happen if Mount Rainier was to we're getting there. It's a work in progress, slowly but surely. She's gonna be all right. I'm pretty positive she has a long life ahead of her, whether she wants it or not. Um, what else am I going to talk about? I talked about my baby. I talked about myself. Oh, you know what? So I've had really bad sciatica for the last 2, 3 years, and it kind of started right around the same time that I started selling my body. Since I've quit selling my body and quit sleeping with people that are no good for me spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and clearly physically, my body has never. I'm feeling so great. I have not. I'm able to walk my son to school without pain. I'm able. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to sleep. It's such a great feeling. And I was watching this one person. I think it might have been Brittany the wifey or whatever. Talk about how when your body is in disagreement of who you're giving it to, it's gonna act out. I haven't been sleeping with nobody, so my body has been just fine. And it is so crazy that when I quit doing what I was doing, because I was having really bad sciatica spells, when I quit all that, it just went away. Like I haven't had it for about 2 months now. I have been good, and I'm blessed, and I'm just so I am so in love with my life right now, and I thank God every morning and night and afternoon. I thank Him all day long for everything I got going. It is also the Sturgeon full moon tonight at 12:25 p.m. It's when it peaks. So tonight I will be taking my spiritual bath. Um, just a big day today. Nothing but positive thoughts. All positive thoughts. Today is the 8-8 portal, the Lionsgate portal. I said that. The full moon, the Sturgeon full moon. Oh, tomorrow I go to my mom's house. My brother is coming home for the first time since he joined the Navy. I'm so proud of my little brother. He's so awesome, very handsome, and he's bringing his fiance. I can't say about that. I mean, I don't know her, so it's my first time meeting her. I'm excited. My other brother's wife, he did such an amazing job with that wife. She is awesome. So I feel like she's my blood sister. Like they've been together their whole life. I don't know. I feel so close to her. But so I hope my other brother. I'm pretty sure he has good taste like my other brother does. These are my two closest brothers, my mom's sons. My oldest brother also gets out of prison real soon. I am praying for his return. I'm so excited to see him free. He's been locked up for so long. Um, so yeah, it's about 25 minutes now. So I'm about to get my butt up off of here. I got a little bit longer before I gotta pick my son up from daycare. So I hope everybody has a blessed weekend. I hope you utilize this full moon and the Lionsgate portal. It's very important. It's it will work if you do it right. And stay safe, stay happy, stay blessed, stay aligned, beautiful, godly. I don't know, everything you want to be. I'm gonna do all the same, and I'm going to take my nap. So everybody